Super dope.
Plus Ultra. My name is Kyle. Thank you for checking out Super Dope Plus Ultra. I'm sticking with it. Dragon Ball Super Dope is not today. It's just Plus Ultra. Super Dope Plus Ultra. Jay, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good today. How about you, Kyle?
I'm great. Obviously, all the time I'm great. So, one half of the Flying Federico brothers, your brother is off on a romantic retreat with his beloved.
At the ice castles of New Hampshire.
And they posted some pictures. It looks very lovely.
Yeah, I actually been there before. It's pretty dope.
I don't travel places, so I don't know what things look like except through pictures. And honestly, feel like it didn't do the experience justice. Seeing those things in person must be pants shitting.
Yeah, you can put it that way.
It's beautiful. All right, so we got Jay flying solo-ish. I'll say ish because you're not really solo because I'm here, but
Yeah,
this is your first one-on-one pod with me.
yeah.
I don't know if you know what you're getting yourself into.
Probably not, but let's do it.
All right, man. I like where your head's at. Episode 81 of My Hero Academia School Festival. That's the wrong theme song for this episode. How's the episode go? That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's my jam.
I think you did it about 7 times last time we were together.
Well, there's one of at least 7 for this week.
Yep.
Interesting episode. Gives us a little bit of, I don't know, we'll say a tease of the villain, but also kind of gives us what we've been expecting for the last couple weeks, in that we're going to have a school festival.
Yeah.
Name of the episode, School Festival. So episode picks up. What I did today was, you and I, well, I'll say that you watched me do it because I'm a fucking crazy person. And I decided that the pacing of these episodes the last few weeks, it's almost like, I don't know, stories that don't have all that much to do, but I feel like today they all connect, at least seemingly on the surface, hopefully. Unless, this villain ends up being nothing to do with the school festival, which I doubt, but whatever. My point in saying this is it's very segmented again this week, but like at least the segments this week have some ties to one another. So what I did was wrote like a little, I don't want to read a really long synopsis because if I'm being honest with you, they're really long.
Too long.
Like so many words. So I just decided that I would write it in as few sentences as possible. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
That's actually a Triple H thing.
Is it?
You might learn about that when you talk with Malor.
Ooh, are you talking about the wrestling podcast that we've been teasing for the last episode of our podcast? So I think I talked about it with you and your brother very briefly, but on the microphones anyway, we talked about it very briefly.
Yeah.
We've talked about it more with the microphones off, but me and Brandon talked about it a little bit in depth after you guys left last week. I did double duty last week. Duty. So the audience knows a little bit. Hope you guys subscribe. I think we're aiming for March 10th. So look out for that on March 10th. However, I don't know, man. I'm a student of wrestling in that I have a lot of shit to learn. So
Yeah, for sure.
What did I say that you said was a song?
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Cool. Now I know more about wrestling than I did a minute ago. Episode 81, School Festival. Here's my first sentence. While practicing dance moves with Mina Ashido, the students ponder how their respective hobbies factor into their hero work, if at all. Azawa then, in homeroom, informs the students of the school festival and the need for every class to participate. If they don't decide by the end of the day, Azawa will make their participation a public lecture. So we got to figure out how they're going to participate in the school festival.
Let's start off by saying he looked very serious.
Well, yeah, man, I would look very serious in my beanbag, sleeping bag thing, too. I like that, like, just as he finishes explaining everything to everybody, he just kind of slowly
Falls asleep.
like, it's so perfect, man. He's
That's
going
so
through
him,
a lot.
though.
He's a new dad.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, his kid lives in a hospital bed right now, but new dad nonetheless.
Yeah.
So,
I know from experience.
I like that they give Mina this dancing thing all of a sudden, and that Midoriya kind of validates it by being like, that's got to be why she's such an effective fighter. Like, she puts all of her moves into her, or puts all of her body into her moves.
Yeah.
You ever play Tekken 3?
Absolutely.
You know who I'm thinking of?
I don't know his name, but I would assume the Drunken Master, right? Correct?
No.
Oh.
Eddie Gordo. Eddie Gordo, the guy who dances and fucking does some breakdancing, cool spin kick moves into your face.
Yeah.
Black dude, dreads.
Yeah. Yeah. I know what you're
Got
talking about now.
He dances, kicks people in the face with his dancer
Yeah.
legs. I like when they bust out the breakdancing moves in this one. Everyone's like, break it! Pow, pow! Pow, pow! Why the fuck are they yelling pow, pow? I don't know. Is it a Japanese thing? Probably.
I know in Portuguese it means hit someone, but
Pow, pow!
yeah, exactly.
Pow, pow! But they're just hitting the cardboard,
Yeah,
breaking it
that's
down.
true.
Windmill style. So Mina also teaches Deku and Aoyama to two-step.
Yeah,
Do you know how to do a two-step?
absolutely not.
Well, neither do I. But watching this episode today, I was very much of the opinion that I could learn to two-step because that's how effective a teacher Mina Ashido actually is. I've learned a couple of, like, all right, you guys know, no secret, I sing a lot.
Yeah,
Way more than I should on this show, probably. But I also get paid to sing at restaurants and bars. In school, because I could also sing in school, people would rope me into musicals. And like musicals, you gotta fucking dance, dude. And that's not really my thing. Big dude, not super graceful on my feet. Leave me the fuck alone with your weird ass dance moves. You want to do a Charleston? Get the fuck out. What the fuck's a Charleston?
don't ask me, dude.
Exactly. You want me to do a can kick? Can this, bro. Pissed. So I think that me seeing Mina Ashido being not only such an effective teacher, but also a compassionate one that encourages you to do your best all the time, like most anime characters do. It's nice. Makes you think I can do a two-step.
Yeah,
I dig it. So while they're trying to figure out what they're going to do in terms of their initial suggestions, because there's a lot of initial suggestions.
a lot.
Denki Kaminari, my boy Kaminari, ripping it up on the electric guitar, which makes all the sense in the world because he's got an electricity-based power. I don't know how we thought Kirishima would be the one shredding the metal electric
I think
guitar.
it's just because of his
Because he's hard as fuck.
his hardening ability.
Because he's metal.
Yeah.
Kaminari suggests a maid cafe. Mineta goes to start to suggest something that starts with B-O-O. Boo.
I'm saying booby show.
A booby show? A booby cafe?
A booby cafe.
I was thinking like a boo brothel. Like a who warhouse. Like something like that.
Yeah,
Like
it could be,
something
yeah.
Mineta, could definitely, feel like he's in his element.
Yeah.
Feel like
Because we know he loves boobies.
he loves boobies. Somebody suggests an arm wrestling tournament. Mina, obviously, in keeping with what we've just spent so much time talking about, she says, let's do a dance.
Yeah.
Izuku Midoriya, sticking true to his Revenge of the
course.
Nerd roots, fucking suggests a hero quiz.
Fucking kid.
Where are they? Where are the nerds? They're talking about you, Deku. Froppy suggests a frog song in the round. Not really sure what a frog song in the round is, but immediately I thought of the Budweiser commercials from the 90s. Budweiser. Like, three frogs in the round doing that shit. That's kind of like a song. Think about it in a sing-songy way. Boom. Put a beat under it. You're good. Bakugo suggests a death match.
Yeah.
Tokayami suggests a a feast of students in darkness or something.
Yeah.
Like he basically just wants to have a feast, but I guess do it in the dark. But also he's kind of emo, so
Yeah.
maybe it's just a real sad feast where there's lights, but it's dark. It's darkness. And then you
Darkness,
got a girl who's making a campaign for new best girl in my brain. Jiro suggests, why don't we do a funny skit? I'm with you, Jiro. Why don't you do a funny skit? I love comedy. I love skits.
Yeah.
I love also just situational comedic humor. I had to suggest a skit. Perhaps we could improv a skit. Ready? Give me a place.
Give you a place.
Yeah.
What type of place though?
Like any place?
McDonald's.
Okay, word. And give me a situation.
You spilled your milkshake.
Oh God! All right. All right. I'm the customer. You're the manager. Ready?
Go ahead.
I'm like, excuse me, Mr. Manager. I spilled this milkshake all over the floor, and I feel real bad about it. But could you send out one of your workers to come clean it up? And also, can I have a new milkshake, please, Mr. Manager?
No.
What the fuck you mean, no? Why not? Which part to
It's
know?
your damn fault you spilled it.
I did spill it. I have no intention on cleaning it up. However, I would like a free milkshake as a replacement deal.
Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Yeah, it's okay. Fucking better apologize. But milkshake on my shoe. Better replace my shoe. You know how much these shoes cost me?
$5.
No, that's insulting. Do my shoes look like they cost $5?
No, sir, they don't.
Well, then why the fuck did you suggest $5? These shoes cost $49.99 down at Payless. I bought them last year. I got them on clearance. I rotate them with other sets of shoes so I can elongate the life of my shoe. Now you better fucking give me a free milkshake and replace my shoes pronto, Mickey D's boy.
Mickey D's boy. Let's just say I'd be terrible at doing a skit.
And scene. All right, I don't know where the fuck that all came from. Anyway, Kirishima seems to have some PTSD and is really concerned about the idea of them having this festival in the first place.
Yeah.
I kind of dig that, but place of concern, I appreciate, but Aizawa kind of lets them know, hey, we're going to continue to do it anyway. Not really fair to continue to placate to all you student hero fucks, you prima donnas in the hero course. We have 3 other courses here, UA that you consistently forget about.
Yeah.
Support, business, and general studies.
yeah.
What do you think they do in general studies?
I mean,
Book reports and shit?
yeah. Math.
Play with
Science.
Bunsen burners?
Bunsen burners.
I don't know how science works, generally speaking.
Yeah.
So,
Me neither. I pretty much slept through every class.
yeah, I slept through most classes as well. Tried the second time on chemistry. Still failed. Chemistry's hard.
Yeah.
Nailed physics, though. Anyway, let's get back to this episode. Kirishima's got PTSD. Did I tell you about how much I love Jiro?
Yeah.
Okay.
About 30 times.
Well, I just like that everyone tries to admire her skills in that she's really
Yeah.
good at playing all these instruments and she's got like a real professional recording setup in her bedroom. And everyone's like, Jiro, we got to utilize your skills for this fucking skit we got to put, not skit, but performance we got to put on. We got to utilize your abilities. And she's just using her little earphone jacks and tapping them together in that real anxious way. And I'm like, oh, it's adorable. I do weird shit like that too. Plus, I also always have my headphones in. Because again, I'm a fucking weirdo. Anyway, moving on. I'm starting to relate with Jiro a lot more. And her candidacy for best girl has been strongly strengthened. So they decide that they need to go back to the dorms. Like, they can't decide before homeroom's over. They need to go back to the dorms for the evening and decide what their performance is ultimately going to be. Needs to happen again before the end of the day. Otherwise, Aizawa's going to make them give a public lecture.
Yeah.
Weirdly constructed sentences number 2. The students agree their aim should be stress relief for the UA students and want to create a fun atmosphere. Mina, of course, suggests dancing, and Todoroki, of all the people, agrees. After Mineta accuses Todoroki of being one of those party people, Mineta suggests they need music to dance to. They need party people music to dance to. Everyone looks at Jiro and implores her to teach them to play her instruments for their performance. After some coaxing and some very anxious headphone jack tapping, Jiro agrees, because it wouldn't be very rockin' if she didn't. Todoroki, having brought up a YouTube clip to give them an example of a stress-relieving fun time, because he's so goddamn emo, he can't fucking cite examples and make sentences, apparently.
I know.
That's like a weird thing about Todoroki. Like, I always get that he's kind of like on the low, really sad, but like the ability that he can't even be like, let's put on a concert, without bringing up a YouTube video as an example. Like, you don't know what a concert's called,
Yeah,
kid?
I saw this video one time, and here it is.
Oh, I'm not sure what it's called. We need to recreate this atmosphere. A concert? You need to recreate a concert? Like,
Fuck you, Todoroki.
Like, I get it, man. Like, you're real sad. You're not so sad to the point that your fucking vocabulary is fleeting out your goddamn ears. Like, gosh. Anyway, as that YouTube video finishes and it goes to preload the next one, as I'm so familiar with that icon because I watch a lot of YouTube stuff, I'm ashamed to admit, we see 2 creepy-ass old man eyes and the black.
One very blue, though.
One very blue, but very creepy nonetheless. And I'm like, what the hell? I told you, man, I took it to the toilet this morning and I was watching on my phone. And that happened and I was like, what the hell? And I screenshotted it right away. It's like, did I see that? Am I seeing things? I'm like, God damn it, Kyle, shut the fuck up. Everyone saw that, okay? It's not a big deal. Stop overreacting about things. Woof. But hey, you know, that's just me, man.
Yeah.
So a couple of things during their exchange that I wanted to point out. Obviously, they're going to incorporate music and dancing and stress relief and fun. They're not going to do any of the food suggestions, which I thought was kind of weird.
Yeah. Crepes sounded good.
They have the idea of combining all of the food options together.
Yeah.
And Jiro says that Oriental food, her words, not mine, and crepes don't go together. So no. And I said, damn, Jiro, dated term. Get your punk rocking it and stuff, but Oriental, sheesh.
Yeah.
It's not the word.
No.
Unless you're talking about ramen flavors. Pretty sure it's still a ramen flavor. So now we know what we're doing for the school play, or whatever the fuck. You ever had to do a school play?
No, thank God.
You ever had to do a talent show?
Nope.
Are you talentless?
I can do a drop of like your sink dropping water. Just
Oh,
yeah, just that.
me too.
Yeah.
That was me doing it, not Jay.
As for talents, is pretty much just sports. I didn't really do talent shows or anything like that.
You never played baseball at the talent show?
No.
I've been in many a talent show, mostly with a guitar.
Yeah.
Battle of the Bandses.
Yeah.
I've done those. I battled many a band.
Battled many bands.
Used to take my guitar up over my fucking shoulder like this and just club him in the fucking head. I'd win all the battles that way with all of the bands.
That's good.
One time we played the Halo theme,
Did you really? That's fucking awesome.
and then we beat the shit out of all the bands. Both with our guitars and our performances of the Halo theme.
That's great. Yeah, that's such a fucking epic song.
It was fun, man. It was a good time. That's my talent show experience. That's all I got to say about that.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
moving on to the next section of this episode, which actually ties in with the first section,
Yeah.
I think. And I think the third section might even tie into these first two. I don't know. It's weird. It's like almost like these weird segments. Chunks of the episodes
know.
tie in together for some reason. It's so strange. I wrote also poorly constructed sentence. Ready? Oh, wait. Maybe it's two sentences. Actually, I don't even know if it's really counts as sentences. We'll say, Deku and Mirio go to visit Eri at her request. She don't know Deku's name.
Oh my god. She don't know.
She don't know Deku's name and is feeling guilty for the trouble she caused. She also don't know Night Eye is dead. Cheese sparks the idea of surprising Eri with something special, i.e. the school festival. Remember when I finished writing those sentences, I looked at you and I was like, yo, that was the easiest one to write.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh, all right.
Oh.
So
fuck.
let's talk, Eri.
Excuse me.
I just wanted to say, Jay Feds is playing hurt today. This is your Jordan flu game today. You very easily could be in bed resting, but
Fuck resting.
yeah, fuck a resting,
Fuck a rest.
fuck resting, Virginia.
Fuck resting.
Let's all give Jay Fed a round of applause. That's my soft clap, so I don't peak my mics.
This is golf clap.
That too, and let's talk about this third part of the episode. So, she requests to see them. She's got her fever under control now. Her little horn is just a little bump.
A little bump.
And she doesn't know that Night Eye is dead. But she is like feeling a tremendous amount of guilt for Mirio losing his quirk, all the pain that Deku had to go through.
Yeah. Pretty much everything that happened during that whole entire arc.
But she doesn't know Deku's name, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah,
and they still
me too.
connected and had that thing, like that moment together. I don't know. I thought that was pretty interesting that she couldn't catch the name. But they realized that even though she's safe now and she's being taken care of by people who genuinely want the best for her, there's still I won't say threat, but like the shadow of Chisaki overhaul just looming over her, and the perpetual voice of like, everywhere you go, you cause pain, destruction, and death. You are bad. You are nothing. Like whatever it is, like everyone has those types of voices in their heads, whether it be from like fucking parents, ex-lovers, friends, whatever it is, family in general.
For sure.
Everyone has like that general voice of doubt somewhere sewn in their brain, I'd hope, at least. If you don't, tweet at me at DBSuperDope, the number one. I want to know how you've managed to turn that part of your brain off. I aspire to be more like you, and I could afford some tips. Anyway, she's a 7, I think, year old girl.
Yeah, just roughly.
And she's definitely, super impacted by all these things this dude has said to her over the last few years while he's been carrying out this scheme for the Yakuza.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, she needs to just, I'm about to say mood elevator. When I say that, that is reminiscent of pharmaceutical drugs. Fight big pharma in this country, motherfuckers. That's not what I'm talking about. Mood elevator in terms of, let's take her out to an event. Let's take this bitch to the circus or the movies or, I don't know, maybe a school festival.
Maybe.
A dance, a performance, a comedic skit. Perhaps all the above. So they did mention that because of the, again, the targets on the backs of UA students from villains, and Kirishima's PTSD ties into that.
Yeah.
This event is going to be closed. It's going to be only for members of the school. So, those kind of safety perimeters understood. Deku and Mirio immediately advocate for Eri to come with them to the school festival. And Aizawa says he will talk to Principal Nezu about it. And, yeah, she's going to go and have a good ass time. And it gets a little weird toward the end of the scene with Mirio being like, hey man,
Yeah.
I'm kind of out of school anyway, so I'll be able to hang with you the entire time. It'll be like a date. Ha 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 ha. And she's like, date? And he has to explain that it's like time spent together between two people who are intimate, and Deku's like, "Whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why'd you gotta throw in that last part about being intimate, bro?
Yeah, it kind of sounded a little pedophile-ish.
Made it a little weird, dude." Muriel's probably like 10 years her senior, so
Yeah.
hey, 40 and 30, those two ages want to date. Not a huge deal.
No.
17 and 7. There's no place in the
fucked
world
up.
where that's legal. Unless, like, I don't want to think about the places where that would be legal. Anyway, now that we've gotten the Muriel being a weirdo joke out of the way, we have this last chunk of the episode, which I feel like we might be able to dig into a little bit. I don't know anything about this villain. I do know that everyone on anime Twitter, and I've been pretty good about avoiding spoilers in a lot of ways, but people, whenever they tweet about these episodes, they'll reference the school festival arc and the character Gentle. Gentle's coming. They don't even know it. Gentle's the like. People get really excited for this character. He seems to have a really solid, committed following. So the scene is we're in the Hosu City, presumably Hosu City, because we got the dog police chief, who, by the way, dude. So we actually went ahead and looked up the Japanese word for wolf, trying to understand if Funimation is just putting the wolf in for the subtitles because they're going to do it in the dub, or if this character in its actual Japanese voice performance, if it actually says woof, if the dog says woof. So the word is yokoito, I think. Yokoito.
Yokoito.
That's according to Google Translate. I realize that's probably not the most reliable resource, but it's the only one I could think to use in the moment because it's 2020 and I'm 30 years old. So we get to see a newly uploaded YouTube video, and Scruff McGruff, the crime dog, it seems really, I don't fucking know his real name. Chief, whatever the fuck, from Hosu City, okay? He's real concerned and he needs to watch it immediately. His team informs him, "There's a new one, Chief. Woof." And he's like, "I say woof. You don't tell me woof, asshole. That's racist." So he watches it, and it's of a convenience store. I just want to say the video is very well edited. Nice caption work. Caption work is superb. There's a convenience store.
A certain convenience store.
A certain convenience store. And it goes in, and there is a villain. Criminal. He's a villain with a knife. It looks like sticking up the guy behind the booth, and he's like, "Hey, what's up, bud? I don't want no problems. I'm gentle, super gentle." The villain who is gentle. "Please give me all this money and put it in this briefcase." The composed gentle. That's what he calls himself. Yeah. And the guy goes to start to fill up the briefcase, and as he does, a couple of heroes show up to stop the robbery, and it's like only maybe 2 or 3 at first.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, no matter, whatever." And then like 4 or 5 or 6 show up. Mind you, the captioning work continues throughout. More showed up. Reads the caption. And he has you don't see this person at first. You see them in the corresponding scene on the rooftop, but he looks to La Brava.
Yeah.
Even though I want to say La Bravada. I don't know why, but it's La Brava. There's no D. Don't let me get into the habit. La Brava. All right. He says, "La Brava, cut this part." Cuts to black. The next scene is just him walking out of the convenience store. All the heroes who showed up to save the day have since gotten their asses whipped.
Yes.
And I don't know if you noticed this, but the convenience store had like a weird, like kind of effect over it.
Yeah, I don't know if it was like just the editing of the video or his actual quirk.
Exactly. So this is kind of what I'm thinking with this dude. The next scene is La Brava, who's a little tiny red, pink-ish colored person, looking over their YouTube impressions, click-through rates, etc.
Yeah.
and consumption rate. Anyway, the metrics are down, and we're not happy about that. So the idea is for them to find the next big scheme for them to be able to make the next big, awesome YouTube video about.
Yes.
So I'm not even going to try to read my poorly constructed thing on that, unless you want me to.
Before that, though, why does it cut to Eri, Togeda, and...
In terms of the next big scheme?
Yeah,
you
right.
know.
You know what I'm saying?
You know why, baby.
You know why?
You fucking know why?
The festival.
He's going to make the festival his next big scheme. So here's the thing about Gentle, composed Gentle. The villainous, composed Gentle. I think this character is ripe for so many good situations about not only like obviously the funny things of him being like this over dramatic vain person who's just doing it for the sake of trying to garner more views on YouTube. Like, don't get me wrong, the irony of me commenting on it is not lost on me. But the idea that his quirk somehow factors into what his goal is in that place, like it kind of factors into what they talk about amongst themselves in the first part of the episode, where it's like, how do your hobbies, if they play into your hero work at all, how does it work into it? How does it play into it? And we talk about it very much on the surface of Mina Ashido maybe being like Eddie Gordo type and being able to effectively deliver more, kicks or punches or whatever, and how she dances and moves and uses her body. They talk about Sato, his baking ability, and how that's good for his sugar rush quirk. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we've got somebody at the other end of the spectrum who is a villain, and presumably their quirk, or at least LaBrava's quirk, who I get the idea that because he tells LaBrava to cut this part, she's like the editor or whatever.
Yeah.
I think maybe with this dude, his quirk might play into the same kind of category as Cammy from last week with her illusion, her glamour quirk, the temporary illusion or whatever. Maybe he's got some sort of similar quirk to that, where maybe he did just get his ass whooped by 5 heroes or something, or maybe he was going to, but he has some kind of like manipulate reality quirk, although like the Scarlet Witch, where she manipulates probability, he like manipulates reality to be like, sorry heroes, even though I'm totally overmatched, you're all getting your asses whooped, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
And then like that weird shot of him walking away from the convenience store is his manipulation of reality, where he walks away unscathed, but these 5 heroes, 6 heroes, whatever, just got their ass whooped. This convenience store isn't a real true setting. It's just like this mirror setting. He's
like hallucinations.
Yeah, that he's setting up with his quirk. Like, I feel like that might be how it works here. And the idea is he doesn't really want to be evil.
No, he leaves the fucking money at the convenience store.
Otherwise, he wouldn't do it about. He doesn't. He says it very clearly. I don't do it for money. I'm doing it to be. How does he put it? Money's not my goal. I want to go down in history.
Yeah.
So he's very much using the platform of YouTube to be able to hype himself up and make himself more than what he is. And God damn if that's not a fucking commentary on people who make YouTube videos. But I think it's funny that so much of what this character is going to be about is he truly a villain? Is he just doing it for show? Because they even say, the chief of Osu City says it. He's like, is this guy serious? Is he joking? Like, he can't really tell. But it's just somebody, in my opinion, at least to this point, very limited interaction or understanding of the character, somebody who seems to be chasing fame for the sake of chasing fame. No true moral ideology factors into it, good or bad. They're taking the route of villain because there aren't very many villains out there making YouTube videos. I guarantee you fucking that. No. I bet you there's a strong faction about becoming heroes who've got like their highlight reels or whatever on YouTube.
Yeah.
But villains, makes no sense to put your shit on tape, bro. Literally zero. So what are you doing? You're just trying to get famous.
He just wants his views and followers.
Hell yeah. And he's like, it seems to be like an older looking dude, good looking dude with the fancy little mustache.
Awesome fucking mustache.
Cool cape. Or
whatever the fuck it is.
Cool get up. Like, I'm down with the vibe. And I I don't know. He seems to be like the chivalrous villain, which makes zero fucking sense.
Yeah.
So I don't know. He's going for like a weird juxtaposition of like, I'm a villain, but I'm not doing it for the same villain reasons that other villains do it.
Yep.
Which, okay, cool. Like we've seen that with Stain. He's more about the ideology and restoring what a hero should be about. Stain has that. But this dude's like, I'm a villain, but not your typical villain. It's like, oh yeah, how are you not the typical villain? I leave the money. I'm going to go down in history. What do you go down in history for? Most YouTube views? Like,
Because I'm fucking gentle.
yeah, I'm gentle, and my YouTube channel has the most subscribers of any pro, quote unquote, pro villains. Like,
Isn't it called gentle videos too?
I think the idea of the I think the idea of gentle is supposed to be like, if he gets, let's just take an arbitrary number, 1 million subscribers. If he gets 10 million subscribers, doesn't fucking matter. If he is the first pro villain to have 10 million subscribers on his YouTube channel, a lot of people are going to know him. He's going to be pretty famous. And that will breed opportunity with actual pro heroes. And maybe he can finally break through that quote unquote glass ceiling here, and he can finally reach the upper echelon of real, true evilness, villainry, criminality, criminalism. Criminalism was the best one. I stopped. I don't know. Maybe that's just how he plans to move up in the ranks. Maybe he gets so many motherfucking YouTube subscribers, he ends up on the League of Villains. It could happen. Who knows?
You
dude?
never know.
Could happen. All right, that's gonna do it for Super Dope Plus Ultra this week.
You forgot to ask one thing though.
Oh no, what?
What would you choose as one of your festival things? Like,
What would I do for the festival? I mean, I'm good at a few things in life. Playing guitar, drinking whiskey, throwing around a motherfucker judo style. My plan would be in 3 phases. Phase 1,
3 feet.
it's a 3-act performance. Act 1, I drink like 3 glasses of whiskey within 15 minutes. All right. Not like full pint glasses like the one you see on your screen, but like, the little ones on the ice,
Yeah.
the little sipper ones I got over. I drink like 3 of those in 15 minutes. Got a solid fucking buzz on, right? Act 1 closes. Act 2 opens up. It's me and a guitar. Also, probably some more whiskey.
Yeah.
Maybe I play you a song. I don't know what song. Could be a couple of different things, depending on the mood that I want to exhibit. If we're going for the idea of stress relief, maybe something that revolves around sing-alongs. Those always help relieve stress. People like that shit. Obviously, drinking songs as well. I'm already drinking, so maybe if we can tie those two in.
Margaritaville.
You took the words right out of my mouth. So I'm not drinking margaritas, but I'm drinking whiskey. But the spirit of Margaritaville is there when I'm doing. And we're all just, singing along to the miserable nature that is the song of Margaritaville. Margaritaville is a very sad song.
Yeah, it is.
I've been playing that song for 15 motherfucking years. It's a sad song, man.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Woof. Dig into those lyrics. It's his own damn fault. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, phase 3, after I get everybody all hopped up on the Margaritaville, feeling kind of like reflective and maybe a little somber, got to bring them back up. All right? Act 2, you bring them back down. Inciting incident is Act 1. That's me drinking whiskey. Act 2, you got to bring them back down with the Margaritaville. Act 3, you got to bring them back up with some triumphant fucking victory fights. And that's when the judo demonstration begins. And it's me and like, I don't know. I don't have any judo friends, but if I did, it'd be like me and 3 of them. And we judo the fuck out of the place. Everybody likes seeing somebody get their ass kicked. So
yeah, that's true.
Stress relief aplenty, for sure. What's yours?
Mine would definitely be video games, like a video game tournament. It's a good stress relief.
What game we playing?
Ooh, probably Call of Duty.
Okay. So you're at school, Call of Duty video game tournament.
All day. Come see me.
Come see him.
What the fuck? Come see him.
All right, cool. I'm not gonna try to dig anymore in this Call of Duty tournament. We're playing zombies.
Yeah, but that's not really competitive.
Where we dropping, boys? Look out! Here comes the overhead plane thing that drops nuclear bombs.
Called the AC-130.
I've played Call of Duty like twice in my life. Sucked so terribly both times. I've never tried it again.
Yeah.
Stick to Halo 5. Thank you very much. I'm 30. I'm a man. I'm 30. All right, y'all. It's going to do it for Super Dope Plus Ultra this week. Hopefully you didn't hate it. If you made it to the end here, God bless you. Make sure you subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube. We're working on this video stuff. There's no YouTube video there yet, really, but it is up for the Patreons. If you want to get on our Patreon, it is patreon.com/Dragon Super Dope. You can go get uncut versions of our episodes and video for, let's hope, the second week in a row. Hopefully I didn't botch this. I fucked up the Brandon one the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did do I managed to save like the first 10 minutes. Everything after that, pretty much gone. It's very complicated. I don't want to waste people's time in trying to explain the situation, but I did manage to save the first 10 minutes where I played him a Japanese version of Country Road, Take Me Home.
Oh my God.
Surprised him with it. I did get that first few minutes going. And that video is up on the Patreon right now. If you want to see me assault him with Japanese Country Road, Take Me Home.
How do you like his poster?
He loved his poster. He freaked out. Yeah. I wish I had the video reaction to that. Gone to the fucking anals of history.
The anals.
But yeah, we appreciate you guat checking it out.
Appreciate
if you
it.
Want to rate, subscribe, all that stuff. I already said it. Reviews on Apple Podcasts help us out immensely. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, help us out. And, oh, yeah, you can call us up, too. Leave us a voicemail, 401-213-9596.
After the beep.
After the beep. I should check what that voicemail message says. I have no idea. Yeah, literally zero idea. You can call us up. Leave us your thoughts on My Hero Academia. There's a new Dragon Ball manga chapter coming out later this week that I will be doing a review with maybe Jimmy next weekend, who, from what I understand, has the flu or had the flu. So hope you're feeling better, you dummy. Getting sick like a dummy. I'm saying
Going
that
around.
Saying that to Jay.
Everybody be careful.
Yeah, who's podcasting sick today. Also, happy birthdays. Couple in order. Reese Andriotis was his birthday, I guess, yesterday. Joey B, your birthday the other day. New patron to the Patreon, by the by. Almost forgot. I wrote it down, and I'm a fucking asshole for almost not saying it. Dogkari Sanchez. I believe his real first name is Derek. Join that $5 tier on the Patreon, so he's got access to the videos and coming up on like 100-ish extra podcasts. Some uncut episodes of this, but also podcasts on My Hero Academia, the OG Dragon Ball, and Death Note. You ever watched? We already asked you this. You never watched Death Note. You're a dumb dummy. Yeah, that's right. A dumb dummy.
I do want to.
You should. It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Go home and watch it.
I know.
It's President's Day weekend. And then you'll get it when I yell, Sakuino!
Tough when you have a child. I'm stuck watching fucking Frozen all the time.
Tough when you have a job. What, you can't make your kid watch anime like a real man?
No, because she'll literally yell at me and flip out.
I just whip my pen down in a fit of rage. Anyway, that's going to do it for Super Dope Plus Ultra. I've said that like 3 times now. That's really it. Gonna be it now. Gonna raise my hand with the peace sign. She's gonna make his kid watch anime.